The video game industry booming as ever. There's bound to be a few games that's going to flop over time. You know, it's just what happens in the industry. I'm Simson and today we're going over top 10 games that could flop in 2018. First, if you subscribe with notifications turned on, comment with the top 10 games you think is going to flop, and let's go over the top 10 games that could flop in 2018. At number 10 we have Dragon Ball FighterZ. It actually looks a solid game, but something tells me, because it's a 2D kind of game, 2D5 or something fighting game, it's just going to be one of those games that's going to flop. It's just, I've got a gut feeling about this, but I don't want it to because it looks a stellar game. It looks really good. If it does go down as a flop, I'm going to be very disappointed because it takes primarily off the Marvel and Capcom's, controls kind of scheme. So I'm hoping this game doesn't flop. It's just came at number 10 on the list I want to put on. In at number 9 we have Monster Hunter World. It looks to be a good game, but with the last two releases from Monster Hunter 3 into 4, been released on the Wii, the Wii U and the Nintendo 3DS, I just don't really see this going to be a really game that's going to be a good title, and it's going to flop, I think. Judging by the last couple of releases, they've not released onto console since 2006 or something for PlayStation 2, so it's a big risk going to console. To me, it's a game that you can play on the Nintendo Switch. That's my opinion. That's number 9. Number 8 we have Sea of Thieves. It's getting released by a good developer. It's just the look of it. It looks like it's probably going to be buggy. Since this developer is actually really good. It's Rare. They've released Banjo-Kazooie and all that. So they're a good developer. It's just, to me, the longevity of the game is not going to be a good one. To me, it's going to flop. But that's my opinion. I'll eat my own words if I'm wrong. But that's our number 8 spot. Number 7 we have Call of Duty 2018. It seems highly unlikely by the studio that's developing it, but it's still possible over the recent years of Call of Duty. Because it all rides on this year with COD World War II. If this goes down not that well with us fans, there's more pressure on the studio, Treyarch, to deliver. But with Treyarch having such a good track record, it's highly unlikely. But it's just a possibility after Infinity Ward's game and everything riding on COD World War II. Only time will tell. And at number 6 we have Skull and Bones. It's a hit or miss with this because the studio behind it, well, the publishers is Ubisoft and the developers is Ubisoft Singapore. Some of their games are really good, like Far Cry and all that, and some of them are really bad from Just Dance and all that. It's a hit or a miss. We're going to have to see it over time, but it all depends on its gameplay, I think, and how well the game plays, because there's a lot of games of Ubisoft that's flopped. So I'm hoping this game thingies, and it's got a longevity to it, but we've just got to wait and see over time. At number 5 we have Days Gone, which looks to be a post-apocalyptic, horror event kind of game, taking nature or Walking Dead style, zombies and all that. Which to me, if this is, Walking Dead, a video game just not licensed as Walking Dead, it could be pretty stale, But hopefully they managed to not be stale. They've put their own thing, but it looks to be Walking Dead. And that's what I see in it, is the Walking Dead. I don't know how good they're going to do it, but that is me. It's the Walking Dead, just a shitty version. And number 4 we have A Way Out, which looks to be a good game. The only downfall of this game would be the co-op only. It's not single player, it's 2 people. It's a 2 people, there's no campaign. It's a split screen co-op thing with 2 other players, local or either online, which could cause more problems than what is good. I like how they're bringing back co-op, but it's the execution of how they're doing it that might be a little thing. It's ballsy move. If this pays off, it's going to be good. It'll go down as one of the best games ever. If it doesn't, it'll go down as a flop, which I hope it doesn't, but that's number 4. Number 3 we have Anthem, which is developed by BioWare, so they decided not to go down the route of a campaign and just do online multiplayer, it's probably going to screw them more, because they've actually got a few good campaigns like Mass Effect, but they didn't end it on good terms, just going to put it like that. But it's gonna, I think it's going to flop because A, it's multiplayer only, and B, it looks like a Titanfall clone. Personally, you just don't have the thing. It's just my opinions. I might be wrong, I might be true. Only time will tell. But that's number 3. Number 2, we have Spider-Man. There's a lot riding on this game, because if this doesn't succeed, you won't see superhero video games anymore, really, besides your Batman Arkham games, because they've done really well. But this is the first game besides Lego superhero things in this. There's a lot riding on this game, so hopefully it looks good. It's not tied to any story, comic books, the films. It's set in New York, so hopefully they do good on the storyline, and it does succeed, because I would hate for this game to flop. That's why it's number 2. Number 1, we have Far Cry 5. The reason why this is on the list is because they're not doing their traditional, tropical islands setting. They're going to Montana, which is a ballsy move since the game's been built on tropical settings, tropical islands, and they're just completely redoing this now, which is good, but it's a ballsy move. Hopefully it pays off. Hopefully it's really good, because I'm looking forward to this game, and hopefully it doesn't flop like Primal. A lot of people had a sour taste in their mouth after it, so hopefully they can rectify it with Far Cry 5. But that's been the top 10 games that could flop in 2018. If you would like to drop a like, comment, subscribe with notifications turned on, it would be appreciated. Until next time, I've been Thives Manor.